and turn on. Hey guys, what's up? It is your girl Jennifer Elise, and today I am starting a mini series called the Pink Dust Taste Test. I'm going to be sampling snacks from other countries and give you my honest and natural opinion. First up, we have Canada. So I actually went to Canada for work and I bought snacks months ago. They're still good though. So I have to try them, otherwise my kids are going to go off of my head. So let's get into it. Yes, I have a huge Walmart bag. If you're like me, you go to Walmart wherever you go because you're always thinking that there's something different. And in this case in Canada, there is something different. Okay, so first up out of our big Walmart grab bag, we have the mini Chips Ahoy's rainbow cookies. So I bought these because one, we don't have them here in the States, and two, they're cute. So let's try them out to see what they taste like. Alright, so this is first glance. This is the packaging. It's really cute. Looks just like a rainbow, just like the cookie says. And oh, they're super mini. They're really small, you guys. So they're literally bite size. So you can see a few pieces of the rainbow cookie colors here in the cookie. Let's taste it. These are good. They have like a regular nice crunch, just like the Chip Ahoy cookies you'll get here in the States. I really don't taste anything different. They are with the cookie pieces in them, but again, nothing different. So I do like Chip Ahoy. So if you like Chip Ahoy's, these are going to be the same thing. So I would still give these like a good 9 out of 10. On to the next snack, we have Magic Marsala chips by Lay's. I feel like I've seen these here in the States before. Maybe when they were doing like the little contests and things like that. I really don't remember 100%, but I feel like I have seen these. But let's give these a try too. And let me show you what it looks like first. So this is what the chip looks like here. So let me give it a try. So I can't really put my finger on it, but I do taste the onion flavor for sure, and the garlic powder flavor too, and a little bit of the paprika, but there's a different taste. I'm not really sure what it is. I've never had Marsala like flavoring on food before, so I'm not sure what it's supposed to taste like, but I will say that it is different. For me, it's not a favorite, but I would definitely give these a solid, I'll give them like a 5 out of 10. They just don't have the flavor profile that I would prefer, but my kids are like chip heads, so they'll definitely eat these up. All right, on to the next thing. Next up, we have these Reese's Peanut Butter O'Henrys. Now, I've heard of this before when I was a kid. I've never ever tried it in all my years. No, I'm not telling my age, but I am definitely interested in trying it to see what it tastes like. Because like again, I know we don't have these here, so might as well try it out, right? So this has peanuts in it, so if you have like nut allergies, this is not gonna be for you, unfortunately, but I will let you know what it tastes like. I'm sorry. So let's try one. And this is what it's looking like. Very small bite. Okay. All right, so this definitely reminds me of like a, I'll have to say a turtle, like a caramel turtle. However, instead of it tasting like caramel, it tastes like peanut butter. These are definitely something that are good. My husband likes Reese's, so I'm sure he'll love these right here. So I would give these a good 8.5 out of 10. They're pretty good. And plus, they would make like a great dessert topper if you wanted to put it on ice cream or something like that, or even throw them in a baking recipe for cookies. So yeah, 8.5 out of 10. I found these Kinder Bueno Happy Hippos. Yes, I said I went months ago. I am so behind again. But I wanted to try these out because I know that we don't have these here. And again, my kids, this is something that they want to try as well. Really cute packaging, just like all the Kinder Bueno treats that you see here in the States as well. Oh, but look, okay. It looks a little different. It looks like an actual cute little hippo. And it has like some cookie crumbles on the outside of it. So this is what it looks like. All right, let's give it a taste. This one is pretty good. It has like a white chocolate flavor and a milk chocolate flavor, but it says that it is cocoa. or cacao. It just depends on how you want to pronounce it, but it does have that in here. This one is really good. For me, I give this a solid 9 out of 10 because one, I do like chocolate, and then two, it really does taste good. It has like a wafer on the outside, and as I mentioned before, it has the cookie crumbles on the outside, and then there is the white chocolate and the regular cocoa chocolate. So definitely 9 out of 10. Next up on the list, we have some more Chip Ahoys. If you can't tell by now, I do like Chip Ahoys. They have these called Caramilk, which we don't have here again in the States, so I definitely wanted to pick these up to give them a try. It's no different than the regular Chip Ahoys you would find here. Alright, so just at first glance, this is what they look like. They do have the lighter pieces of the Caramilk morsels in here as well. So let's give this a try. So I do taste the caramel in the cookie, and that's coming from the caramel morsels. I do taste it. It is a little bit more of a softer, crumbler cookie, more crumbly. But I have to say, I'm not feeling these cookies. Now, I don't know what it is. It could be because the Caramilk, I don't know if it's a different ingredient other than just like the morsels that are in here. This is not my favorite cookie. As far when it comes to chocolate chip or Chips Ahoy. So this is not one that I would repurchase, but I would give it a solid 5. So maybe you can take it and use it as a pie crust or something like that. With like a cheesecake, that may be really good actually. So just do an instant cheesecake, you know, crumble these up, mix it in with some melted butter, let it set, and do like an instant Jell-O cheesecake. That would be really good. Hey guys, so I have to save the big dog for last, okay? Like this is like my thing because I am very much a coffee person. So I used to live in New York, and I used to love going to Tim Hortons. They had like the donuts, they had the coffees and things like that. Where I live now, we do not have a Tim Hortons in sight. So when I was there, I definitely had to get the instant coffee, because I wanted to be able to bring it back home with me. So I'm going to get some water and mix this up and give it a try on its own, but I am going to sweeten this with like a little bit of heavy cream and some syrup because I don't drink black coffee. Don't judge me, but I'll be right back, you guys. Alright, you guys, so I'm back with my whole coffee collection of my life. I got everything that I need to mix this up and try it out. I am going to try to give it a sip by itself, and then we'll add the syrup and heavy cream to see how it holds up. That's about 1.5 teaspoons. And it's mixed pretty well. So I'm gonna go ahead and actually give this a taste, but we're gonna pour it over the ice first. And if you look at it, it does have a nice color to it, so I'm not mad about that. See what it tastes like without adding all of the extras to it. Without adding the extras, it is a little bit on the bitter side, but it's not bad. And it does have a strong presence, but it's not overly powering and strong. So I did bring in my vanilla syrup. Oh, and as far as like a strength level, I would say it's probably a solid 7 on the strength. So it's not a weak coffee, which for me, I appreciate that. All right, I'm gonna eyeball this too. Let's pour a little bit of the syrup in there. And I'm also going to add in my heavy cream because I like my coffee to have a little bit more of a creamy taste, so I use heavy cream when I'm making my coffee. We'll just add just a splash of that in here because I don't want any milk, I want coffee, I want to taste it. All right, and let's give that a good stir. All right, so that's a good decent color. It's not like too much where it's looking like milk. Right, so this is pretty good. For this to be an instant coffee, I definitely give it a solid 8.5 out of 10. So if you do happen to see this in your grocery, I would definitely recommend you picking it up. Overall, you guys, Canada snacks did not disappoint. There definitely were some that I enjoyed more than others. So if I had to give them a total score, I would give them a 7.5 out of 10, which I think is pretty solid, right? Let me know your comments and thoughts below. Make sure that you please like, share, and subscribe, and turn on those post notifications so you don't miss out on the next country. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.